Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. About 3 years ago, I was in a transition, right? So I had to actually move from where I was living, rent a home, and then purchase my home after that. So all of that happened like within 3 years. And so guess what happens? Of course, if you're in the process or if you have to move, what do? You pack up your stuff, right? So I packed up my stuff, the kids stuff, furniture, clothing, all of that stuff. And so we moved into our rental property. And then we had to move now into the home that I had purchased. And so, of course, in the process of all of that, you move, you unpack certain things, you put them away, especially those that you know that you need on a daily basis, right? So we did that. But there were certain, boxes that I never really got to unpack. And so a year or so went by, and I was heading to a meeting this day, and I was like, oh my gosh, what shoe? I couldn't find shoes that could match my outfit or that would go with my outfit. So, and then it occurred to me like, wait, I had not really unpacked boxes of my shoes. Like I had all these boxes that had been sitting in my closet since my initial move, and I hadn't really unpacked them yet. And so that means those shoes had been sitting there for like 3 years. I'd not even taken a look at them. So I went and I started unpacking those boxes, and I was just reminded of all these beautiful shoes that I had put away and had actually forgotten. I had even actually purchased other shoes and hadn't gone back to look at those old shoes. So it reminded me, about life and how so many of us have gifts and talents and passions that we've left behind. So it's like life moves us to a certain direction and we just flow on with life. And then we have these gifts and talents, and things that we love that we just put in boxes, pack them away, and put them to the side, and we are just flowing on with life. And then we forget, we never really go back to unpack them. So just like the joy and the excitement that I felt when I was going through my shoes and rediscovering the nice ones and the beautiful ones and all these colors, imagine if we had to go back and kind of unpack so many of the things that we left behind, the things like when we were young or a few years ago, things that used to make us come alive. How about, if let's say you loved to craft, you loved crafting, maybe you loved sewing growing up, maybe you love to write, maybe you love the arts, maybe you love to dance, maybe you love to exercise, all of those things that somehow life took you in another direction, and you put them to the side and you said, I'm going to come back to this, and you never came back to them. So today's reminder is, especially in this day and time, the world has changed so much. How we live life has changed. Hopefully we can, take some time off, especially as we are coming towards the end of 2020, we can take some time off and really ask ourselves, what are those things that I love to do? Today, go back and see if there's stuff that you need to unpack and get excited about all over again. So thank you for watching.